we're on an adventure headed to Skagway. It's about
Gateway to Gold.
Gateway to Gold, I guess. I didn't know that. It's about 2 hours from Whitehorse, so that's where we're heading today. We're already back from Skagway. Just kidding. I forgot to get our passports. Luckily, Jordan remembered just like 15 miles down the road. That would have been bad. Yeah, so he's getting the passports and then we're gonna go back. The light pass. Look, it's gonna stop right there. We're eating pretzels.
They're really good.
Jordan got the beer cheese and I got the queso. They're delicious.
So we're in Skagway at the Gold Rush Cemetery. It's
Yep.
where Soapy Smith is buried.
Yeah.
Con man Soapy Smith. We'll talk about him later.
Yeah. We'll have to look up more info. I haven't heard it, like, talked about him or heard about him for a while, but
Is he originally from Texas or something?
yeah, I don't know. But he was a bad dude. Yeah. But
You're
anyway.
a soap scandal.
Yeah, among other things. I can't get over how beautiful this is. I love Alaska.
So we're at the Gold Rush Cemetery. This is where Jefferson Soapy Smith is buried. Originally from Georgia, he ran a few cons down in the lower 48 before coming up here to Skagway. His most famous one is the soap con, where he put money inside soap bars, wrapped in tinfoil, and then sell them to people. But he made sure that through sleight of hand, the only people who actually bought them were people of his own gang, so he never lost any money on it. That's where he got the name Soapy Smith. But he eventually ran a 3-card Monte here at Skagway of a guy who just won a bunch of gold. They ended up stealing his gold, and there was a shootout at Juneau Wharf, which Frank Reed was the one who shot him, who also died that day, or 12 days later from a gunshot wound. But that's just a little bit about Soapy Smith.
Yeah, so Soapy Smith, the Skagway has a really crazy history because of the gold. So basically, they'd come to Skagway to go up over the, what was it? The Chilkoot Pass and the Klondike Pass.
White Pass.
I don't know.
To the Klondike.
I'm a history person. I don't know. But
You
anyway,
have to look at all the information.
Yeah. Anyway, it's crazy history here. So Skagway is at the foot of the White Pass Trail. Dyea is at the foot of the Chilkoot Trail. And Dyea used to be just as big as Skagway, but it's a ghost town now. So it was only about a 10-mile drive out here. It took us a little while longer because the road was not great. But we're gonna go see the old ghost town. 2nd Avenue. How big this thing is. There were 150 businesses. That was Main Street. And these are the mountains surrounding the town. So they would obviously go up over those mountains to get gold. I can't imagine wanting gold that much. That seems crazy.
Most of them didn't find anything.
Yeah. Oh, they said in the winter of 1897, 1898, that sign just said, 30 to 40,000 people passed through this area. It's unfathomable to me. So is it worth coming over here?
Yes, it was. It's a beautiful drive and a little history about the town.
Yeah, it's fascinating to me. So, yeah, I'm glad we came over here. So this was our spot at High Country RV Park. Really nice. It's funny, there's this one in Whitehorse called Caribou RV Park, and it's okay, but it has like the highest ratings of RV parks in Whitehorse. We like this one a lot better. It's prettier, spots are not as close together, things like that. Getting ready to go. This one is this RV park. We'd stay here. We wanted to just stay here the weekend, but it's closing today. So I'm gonna head to a little town called Teslin, about 2 hours from here, and stay there for just to have a nice relaxing weekend. So that's what we're in the process of doing. Hello, it is now evening. We arrived in the little town of Teslin a couple of hours ago, and we spent the afternoon watching conference, and now we're just gonna relax and have a good evening. Kenai was kind of restless. I mean, I think he likes to relax, but then he was kind of antsy. Now, we've always driven through this place, but we decided to stay here, and we're glad. It's really pretty. We're right next to, so you can see it, Teslin Lake. There's a really pretty bridge here. I think it's on native land, so, but anyway, really pretty. We're enjoying it so far. We're gonna be here for 2 nights. Another day watching conference in Teslin. Jordan's taking a nap, and me and Kenai decided to explore. We found a little trail that goes out to the edge of this beautiful big Teslin Lake. So I was watching old videos and realized we used to be a little more active with our little doggy. So I'm gonna try to do that today. So I was just walking Kenai back from the lake to the RV park on the little path, and Kenai's ears were all perked up. I thought he was listening for a squirrel or a bird or whatever. And we start walking up the trail, and I have to pick him up to go over some logs. And as soon as I go down to pick him up, a coyote just walks right across our path, literally maybe 10 feet in front of us. I think we spooked it more than it was gonna do anything, but it kind of freaked me out. They attack little dogs, Kenai. So now I'm paranoid. Scary. But we're okay.
Little boy is stuck it out.
That's pretty. Hi. Just taking a walk.
A dog and his mom, a bond that can't be broken. He just sits there and watches her while she's outside. Hey, buddy.
Good morning. Getting ready to go. We are headed to, where are we headed to today? Toad River. We went through a bunch of scenarios of where we were going, so it's hard to remember. I'm just watching Kenai because there was that coyote yesterday, so I'm looking in the woods, see if there's anything. Anyway, yeah, getting ready to go. It's a longer drive day for us. We're not used to these. It's gonna be 6, 7, maybe longer hours. But we need to get some miles on the road. So anyway, that's what we're doing, getting ready to go. Taking Kenai for a little walk to see if he'll go to the bathroom before we go. Hello, we are in Watson Lake. These trees are so neat. See, this is not dead. This is like one of the few, I asked my dad about it. He knows a lot about plants. This is one of the few of the like coniferous trees that actually change color in the fall, and they are so pretty. I love them, and their needles are really soft. See, look at, yeah, pretty neat. Oh, and their name is a larch. I can't remember the first name, but it's a larch. Where it all began. Huh. There's the old Alaska Highway.
So we're gonna put up, we've been here so many times, we've never put up a sign. So we have a few license plates from Kiara's old car and my old car, both of which have made the trip up here. So if we're gonna place them in the forest, leave our mark.
Yep. Finally, yeah, we've been here quite a few times and we've never put anything up, but now we have something. Nice. Oh! What?
Our hopes, my eyes are always miles down the road. We must be moving faster than we know. And we know. Goodbye. I've always had a problem with goodbyes. I wipe away the pain before it dries. Before it's dry. Been down every beaten path, just trying to find what's built to last. But everything's changing, the faces and the scenes around me. I'm holding a moment, but the castles in the sand, yeah, they're gonna fall down. Walk all night to leave my footprints in the snow. Cause maybe change is all I'll ever know. Yeah, maybe change is all I'll ever know.
So we're at Moo Lake, which is actually one of the longest lakes in the Canadian Rockies. It's 7.5 miles long.
I did not know that.
I just read on the sign.
It's so pretty. It's
a
too
really
bad
pretty lake.
we're not here when the sun's shining down on it, because it's like, you can kind of tell, but it's a really green, jade green color. Super pretty.
Everything's changing, the faces and the scenes around me. I'm holding a moment, but the castles in the sand, yeah, they're gonna fall down. Walk all night to leave my footprints in the snow. 'Cause maybe change is all I'll ever know. Yeah, maybe change is all I'll ever know.
You can't really see me. It's only 7:30, but it's pretty dark. We made it to Toad River just before it got too dark. Oh. This is one of those places, just like the Haynes Junction RV Park, that I feel like a little bit like home because it's always like right where you need it. Oh, so glad to be here. Is that how you feel too, Jordan? Yeah, we're grateful to be here. So we spent the night here in Toad River. This is how pretty it is. Usually that's like all full of colorful trees, but we missed peak season, which we're bummed about, but it happens. We're hoping that Banff and Jasper still have their colors, but I'm gonna just show you what Toad River looks like. Kind of just in the middle of nowhere. Toad River, I think I've put this on a previous video, but it's just named Toad River because they used to tow boats across the river. or tow things across the river or something. So it's just, but now they have like toads everywhere for it. Anyway, so we're getting ready to head to Dawson Creek today, just another long drive day.
So we're leaving Toad River. We pretty much love Toad River for a lot of reasons. It's really pretty. There's a little lake there. It's well kept, which other RV parks are not in areas. And it kind of feels like an RV park. It doesn't feel like a gravel lot somewhere. And I've had a lot of memories here. I've been here quite a few times. 2016 was the first time I came here, and it was not as nice. There were just a few little cabins that were kind of run down. They had an old restaurant. They used to have a bunch of hats in the top of it that everyone would leave a hat on the top there, and they've since remodeled it. They started remodeling in 2020, which was the next time I got here was in 2020, and it's been getting better ever since.
Yeah. Our goal was to leave at 8 o'clock. It is now 9:09. Darn it. Oh well, that's what it is.
It was a rough morning.
It was kind of a rough morning. Kenai threw up, and yeah, that just started a whole chain of events. Finally out of the hills and the mountains where we could go like 25, 35 miles an hour. So we really haven't made that much progress down the road. Today's one of our big, longer days. We still have 5 hours until we get to Dawson Creek. Neither of us are looking forward to it. But we have to get down the road, and so we're trying to just stick it out and do it. But now we're going through flatter land, so hopefully we'll actually be able to go to the speed limit and get a little further out down the road. It feels like these ones that have been stopping us today, right? Poor Jordan.
100% true. Slowly it starts going down.
Yeah.
To like 25 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's been a rough one. We made it! This little boo has been whining for the last hour. I think he also just wanted to see, there he goes. He just wanted to get out of the car.